This is a Headgum original.
What is this, a new If I Were You podcast? Well, kind of. These are episodes that we're living behind our Patreon for the last 5 years, and we figured, why not release some of the best ones onto this feed to reward those of you that never gave up, that never unsubscribed. So please enjoy this classic episode of If I Were You, recorded at our old studio in 2018.
If I were you, if I were you, if I were you, if I were you, I'll tell you what I would do if only I were you. Shark.com.
All right, let's do it.
Are you okay?
I was just catching a little shut-eye during the song because it's not super important that I'm
Well,
chatting or anything.
yeah,
'cause
the
the
song is
song's
16 seconds long.
Yeah, just every little bit.
We can cut. We can cut. You can take like a power nap. You
I
don't have to catch Z's.
I don't need a cat nap. I don't need a power
You
nap.
do.
I don't even need a fucking siesta. I just need to get through this so I
just-
can.
Okay, so
catch a
now
few
you're
Z's.
sleeping right. You're taking micro naps while I talk.
Awesome, ready to go.
No, you're not. You think that you can catch up on sleep slowly but surely while I speak.
I want to catch 3 Z's. That's it.
How'd you sleep last night?
I slept great last night.
Okay.
Absolutely fabulous.
You woke up when?
I woke up around 9:45 this a.m.
Uh-huh.
this morning.
Yeah.
And I woke up ready to go, having got close to 5 minutes of sleep.
That's so little.
'Cause
You went to bed at 9:40. I woke up at 9:45.
I got into my room at 9:40 because I just
It's nothing.
yeah.
You didn't sleep at all. You got 5 minutes
I don't know if I got actual shut eye.
for 5 minutes.
Yeah,
Okay, so all right. So
I'm
you
sort
wake
of a
up.
Rip Van Winkle,
So you wake up
if
at
you will.
after
I don't
5
need to
minutes.
sleep, and then I
You do
sleep for
need to
100
sleep.
years.
You're not gonna do that.
That's what I do.
So you haven't
That's
slept.
what Rip Van Winkle did, right?
No, he slept fine, and then he also slept for 100 years.
Right.
You can sleep. You
Right,
don't.
right,
You don't have to force yourself to stay awake.
Right.
Your eyes look like they're burning. You just look. You're sleeping.
Yeah.
And you're sleeping.
And now I'm up,
Yeah.
and I'm good to go.
Just don't. You take these quick little micro naps while I
Ding, ding,
speak,
ding,
and
ding.
it's not efficient. Like you're gonna be. It's noticeable.
Noticeable.
Yes.
I caught that.
You
I
just
didn't hear the first part, but I got.
no. Yeah. How
I
are we
got
gonna do this whole
noticeable.
show?
Let's just power through.
Okay.
All I need is a couple Z's.
So take the Z's. I don't know, count to 10 or something.
All right.
All right, ready?
I'll go to sleep.
One,
Yeah, I'll just do a few
2,
minutes of sleep.
3, 4, 5. You're not sleeping.
I'm trying to fall asleep.
You're doing a real stupid face.
I'll
Close your
fall asleep.
eyes.
All right.
All right. 1, 2, 3. Close your eyes. 4, 5. You're not closing your
I'm
eyes.
trying to fall asleep and you're chatting. You're
If this is-
chatting. You're not stopping.
Is this how you sleep every night? This is why it's only 5 minutes.
That's me asleep.
Front teeth open, eyes also agape. Just close your mouth, close your eyes. How does that feel? Why is that so? No, close your mouth. Why is this so foreign to you? Why do I have to teach you how to do this?
Okay, I'm good.
No, you're not. Let's. You're lowering your hat. People can see, by the way, we're shooting this as a video for
Thanks
a Patreon.
for subscribing to the Patreon.
Absolutely.
fucker.
Thank you for subscribing. And you're lowering it to the point where you think that I won't see your eyes so that they can sleep. Can you go over your eyes?
I'm just trying a new way to wear a hat these
It's
days.
so low. Can you put it over your eyes if you wanted to? A little over? Can you go even lower than that? Then you're fully asleep. Bad hat. It's dissecting your eyes. It's bisecting your eyes.
Does it look weird?
It's too low. It's too low. Your head looks very thin in the hat.
Mm.
Yeah. Let's see your head a little bit. We can barely. No, it's so low still.
This is more eyes, but still less eyebrows.
Yeah, no eyebrows. The eyebrows are stuffed into the hat.
I can get. There's a little more eyebrow.
Okay, let's go a little higher. A little higher. A little higher. A little higher. You can use your hands.
I don't have to.
All right. Great.
Well, that's pretty cool.
That's fine. I feel like I caught you at a awake moment so we could go for a little while.
Isn't that weird? I just put my whole hat up just using my eyebrows.
Kind of makes you think what else you could do with your eyebrows.
Maybe they can do a podcast. They're shy.
That's very good. What do you call a baker that doesn't know how to raise bread? Yeats me. Whoa, eyebrows. That's pretty good.
Huh?
All right. This is If I Were You, an advice show. After all, we're here to dispense our wisdom, to dispense our guidance. People who need our help getting out of sticky situations. Every Monday, brand new, free episode
True.
on our RSS feed. Anybody can subscribe, listen
Yes.
wherever podcasts are sold.
Correct.
But every other Thursday, we make a bonus video episode for our Patreon, for our day ones. Thank you so much for subscribing.
Cheers.
And thank you for not sharing the link, because otherwise it's just open season,
Then what the
bedlam,
fuck?
chaos,
What do we even
pandemonium.
do?
So this one is written by a guy whose name will remain hidden so we can preserve his anonymity. Even though it's a Patreon episode,
Yep.
even though it's behind a paywall, we still got to preserve
yeah,
his
we
silence, his privacy. In fact, we'll call him Privy.
Oh.
Privy G
Because
Silencery.
you guys are privy to his plight,
Exactly.
but you're not privy to his privacy.
For an extra $5, I'll tell you his full name.
I'll pay it. Hold on.
wait, never mind. Hey guys, I recently became sexually active with my girlfriend of 4 months.
Nice.
We had sex and it was great.
Awesome.
But I wanted to be able to please her in a way only a mouth can do.
Savage.
Also, I wanted to try it out. So when I first started, I noticed immediately that she was sopping wet already.
Epic.
Not that that was kind of a problem, but after a minute or so of what I considered amateur work down there, she told me she had already come. And then when I kept going, she said she had come multiple times when I finished.
Oh, yeah.
I had heard that girls are usually pretty hard to crack, so it boggled me that it came so easily for her.
Uh-oh.
Do you think she was lying? Or is it possible she comes easily / I have a magic tongue? P.S. Listen to the podcast since day one, and I always wanted to write in. Now I have finally something worth asking. So do you think this lady is lying, or this guy is just so good at going downtown?
He has the gift of a god.
A golden tongue, so quick and fierce that this lady has had multiple orgasms instantly and efficiently and effectively.
He's got a tongue like a vibrator.
Huh?
Maybe he has a vibrating tongue.
Oh, that's cool.
Sorry. I apologize.
Does it matter?
I guess,
Does it matter?
does anything matter? We shouldn't get to the podcast to the point where we ask, does it matter? Because the
Because
answer is
nothing's-
always no.
Because nothing matters.
Nothing matters.
Because we're all just little flecks of dust floating through space and time.
Right. Your
And whether
problems are
this
small
lady-
because you're small, because the world is small, because the universe is small, because time is meaningless, and we're all going to be dead.
We exist
So,
just for
right.
a flicker in the grand scheme of the cosmos.
Your pain means nothing, but that's okay because your happiness also means nothing.
Right.
Your successes, your triumphs, your failures, your downfalls, it's all nothing.
There's no difference between an ant and, let's say, a mass murderer in the grand scheme of things.
Everything will be forgotten. Even our heroes, even our gods. They will
Nothing can be
forgotten,
recorded
gone.
past when the sun swallows us whole.
That's right.
So, is this chick lying about
Oh
this
my God,
dude
did she
going
have a
down on it?
Dude. I would say it seems like they're both pretty inexperienced with sex. So maybe this her first time with experiencing cunnilingus was so hot to her that she did have multiple orgasms.
And that's fine.
I mean, that's great.
And he did say that she was, and I would never say this about a woman, especially one that I don't know, but he described her as sopping wet.
Jesus
I mean, she was
Christ.
absolutely sopping.
Maybe that's because he was slobbering all over her.
He was slobbing, she was sopping, he was sobbing.
He was sobbing.
So a lot of that was tears getting mixed into the fluid.
Interesting.
I would say maybe it doesn't matter. She's clearly enjoying herself, or at the very least, enjoying lying to you.
Right.
You can pry maybe a little bit. If you cry, you can pry
I-
maybe a little bit. You
That's
can try
true.
to ask just one question real quick on the sly.
Great slam poetry.
Are you lying?
Why, oh, why do you lie?
And if she says no, your work here is done.
Yeah, I think that your question could be really, but and then say something like, I want to try stuff that you really like, so let me know. You could give her the opportunity to guide your performance,
Guide the lied.
because this is the beginning of something that will happen more often as you guys have more and more sexual intercourse and experiences
It's harder for a guy to lie.
about coming. Right. If someone's blowing you, you can't be like, "Oh, I came."
Yeah, it was so good.
And their mouth comes up super dry. No, you did not.
Huh.
Really, I swore that I nutted a big one.
You have to believe me. This relationship is built on trust after all.
I guess if you're a guy and you need to lie about coming during a blowjob, you can like pull your penis out and like turn away or like put it into a like
glass
a
of
towel.
milk.
Doesn't have to be a glass of milk.
It
just
should
like
ideally
or
be like
tissue or something.
a little thimble of
So
glue.
it doesn't need to be thimble.
It could be a little Dixie cup filled with I don't know.
Well, would it be filled with
sugar,
why sugar?
because that would soak to the cum, sort of
there isn't-
sop it up.
There is no cum.
And then
because
you
we're talking about faking an orgasm.
Yeah,
So
so
you would just have a Dixie cup.
filled with sand or sugar, and then she's not going to inspect it. You can just say it drifted to the bottom like a little ant
Right.
farm.
Yeah, but why did?
Well, why to the what? Sorry, babe. I feel like
Don't call me babe.
third degree.
Yeah.
What's with like what's going on here?
Yeah,
I thought we
you
had a
said-
fun time. I came into the fucking Dixie cup filled with sand.
I don't
It was
want to
filled
role
with
play
sand.
this with you. Okay, just there's.
Stuck
We're
my
not doing
dick
the
in the
sand thing.
sugar. I stuck my dick
I
in the
don't-
sugar. Do you believe me that I exploded?
But why do you have to have the sugar? Why can't it be an empty cup, if anything?
Because empty cups, you can't lie about whether or not they got filled with
But she
sperm.
can look in the cup and it'll be like sugar in there, and she'll be like, "You didn't cum; it was just sugar in the cup." Why would you fill the cup of fake cum with something that's clearly not the cum?
Okay.
Okay,
All right. All right.
I feel like I
Relax.
shouldn't have. I had to get frustrated with you to break through and to give you that point, which is really obvious. And I don't understand. Like maybe you have,
What if it's a
you
small,
might have like a disorder that doesn't let
a
you
small
like hear
bowl of
reason.
dry oatmeal?
Right. Okay. So now you even like
So you roll over like you
you
suggested.
just want to put something dry and powdery in the cup, and I don't.
Ideally, yeah, like a
And
dry
then like
powdery.
I pointed out what was wrong,
It's
and
harder.
you like realized for a second,
Yeah.
and then you changed it
Yeah.
to a bowl. You didn't
A
just change the
bowl
receptacle.
of oatmeal.
You didn't change
dry, like kind of the dry.
dry.
You know, like the instant.
Yeah.
It
Do you see
kinda
why this
comes
is
out-
silly?
Yeah, because like the semen would still be spotted or not. I don't know. Why is it bad? Tell me.
Because the semen would still be spotted.
Spotted.
'Cause
On top of the
you got
oats.
it. You're there.
Yeah,
It's
whether
not a
there's
time-
oats
we're
in
talking
a
about
bowl.
how you can fake orgasm into a cup or a bowl.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
And you're suggesting baselessly, for no reason at all,
Yeah.
to no benefit, that the cup
To no
or the
end.
bowl
Yeah.
be filled with sand, or sugar.
or oats.
You don't have to guide me because I remember what you said.
Still
So
cut
the
oats.
active listening exercise is unnecessary for
Still
me.
cut
You get
oats.
that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So
So I just walked you through the entire thing, and maybe you didn't hear because you keep on repeating.
what if I blew my load into a bucket of hummus? Who says who says no to that?
That's closer, but it's getting away from the point, which is faking an orgasm. And I think you're hung up on coming into sugar,
I
and
wanna
coming into hummus.
I wanna sort of make appetizers with my seed. I want you to come over.
I'm not involved. You want me to come over for what?
I want you to dip a chip
Into your
something
fucking-
like a 7-layer.
Into something. You
Yeah.
just walked us through all of the different things you wanted to come into, and then you invited me over to dip my chip into you cryptically said something.
I'm making
know what
a
it
bucket.
is.
I'm making my famous bucket of hummus with a little tahini on the top.
Right. I guess like
So that-
anybody watching or listening could scrub back like 2 minutes ago where you said that
Yeah.
you were going to come into the hummus.
Yeah,
You
that's
said I want to
true.
blow my load into hummus.
a little
And then you also
za'atar.
said that you wanted me to come over.
yeah,
and dip
just
my
like
chip.
for like tea
So like it's all
sandwiches.
the pieces are there.
Right. All right, I get that.
Yeah.
Is it possible that she comes easily?
Yes.
I would think so.
All right.
Congratulations.
We
Anything
agree on
is
that.
possible.
That we agree.
So take the lie or take the compliment.
I
Either
think-
way, you're doing good.
Right. There's no need to like mine for the truth here. She told you did good at eating her out. You just like enjoy that.
I'll
And-
take that compliment.
Yeah. And-
I've never been complimented for anything romantic or sexual.
Right. Well, yeah, that makes
I'm
sense.
bad at kissing. I'm bad at cuddling.
Yeah.
I've been known to be cold and sharp when it comes to like hugging. It feels like you're hugging a ice sculptor, I've been told.
I
I'm
was
very
at
bony.
I was at the Hanukkah party where you hugged your old high school friend and she drew back and it drew blood.
Yeah, she's cut. She was
Yeah.
cut for
What
it.
are your shoulder blades very slender
Yeah,
and sharp
I
to
have
the touch?
I have like all my bones.
Oh yeah,
end
when
in
you
a,
hunch that your shirt tore on the
Yeah.
side right there.
Yeah. I'm a very bony, sharped man. And it comes through in
Yeah.
coitus
Fine
and all the
edges
way
and-
down to a handshake.
Mhm.
Yes. I've been told it's like greeting Freddy Krueger to meet me. It's
Right.
all scary, dark, and painful.
It's like Eddie Scissorhands
Yeah.
holding hands with
Yeah,
you.
it's like
Right.
that. It's like Eddie
Okay.
Scissorhands. Would you go to high school with him? You call him Eddie? You got on a fucking half name basis with Edward? Scissorhands? Eddie Scissorhands? You're on the same Little League team?
I'm sorry. I was just trying to have fun with the joke that we were doing.
Oh,
I just feel
Yeah.
like
No, I know.
yeah.
Me too.
Yeah,
You
no,
just
you
think
call
you're
me out
closer
on
to
you call
shit.
me out on everything. So it's, like,
I know. I'm just
it's
having
kind of fun to have fun on the
I'm
podcast.
just
but
having
then
fun
some-
with you.
Yeah, no, you're not.
I'm having a good
Well,
time.
as long as you're having fun, 'cause I'm
Pointing
not.
out
As long
where-
as one of us is having a good time, because I'm
Having a
having a
great
shitty time.
time.
Yeah,
That's good.
because you call me out on every little flub that I do.
This show is sponsored by BetterHelp. Talking to somebody through a very uncertain, stressful time in your life is the best way to deal with said anxiety and depression. If you feel like you're going through something alone and you want to talk to a professional licensed therapist, the best way to do so is with BetterHelp. Therapy is incredibly helpful for me, for anybody really, and the easiest way to find a therapist right now is by using BetterHelp because it's entirely online, which is, incredibly more affordable than traditional therapy, and it's designed to be convenient, flexible, and suitable to your schedule. You can fill out a brief questionnaire, and you get matched with a licensed therapist, and you can even switch a therapist at any time for no additional charge. Very convenient, very helpful. So let therapy be your map to a happier, healthier life. Feel better mentally and physically. You just got to go to betterhelp.com/ifiwereyou today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/ifiwereyou. You get 10% off your first month, and their prices are already incredibly affordable. So that's a great deal. Treat yourself right. Treat yourself to some therapy, and do so by going to betterhelp.com/ifiwereyou. Thank you, BetterHelp. This podcast is brought to you by Squarespace. You've probably heard us rant and rave about Squarespace before because it is indeed the greatest way to create a website, to build an online portfolio. Maybe you want to sell some of your products online. There's no better way than with Squarespace. You don't need to know how to code. You don't need to know how to design. Everything is super intuitive. And if you still can't figure it out, they do have award-winning customer support. There's no easier way to build that website finally than by using Squarespace. You can even purchase a domain name through Squarespace. Not a lot of .coms left, but there are some good ones. For example, I found available at the time of recording, nicesaucer.com. I don't know, something to be said about a really nice saucer, and it's fun to say too, nicesaucer.com. That one's probably taken because somebody snagged it right away after listening to this ad, and you were the third or fourth person to listen to it. So nicesaucer.com might be taken, but there's lots of available .com domain names and websites available to purchase through Squarespace. All you got to do is go to squarespace.com/ifiwereyou for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, just go to just put in that coupon code, I should say, if I were you, to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. So the prices are already low, and they get even lower if you go to squarespace.com/ifiwereyou and use that offer code if I were you when you launch to save 10% more. What's better than that? So yeah, treat yourself to a cool new website and do so using Squarespace. Thank you, Squarespace. Sup, dudes?
Ooh,
Writes
who's
our
this from?
next emailer. We'll call him Janus Winston Churchill the
Oh,
third. Sup, dudes? I'll jump right in. I don't believe in love. How's that? Need I read on?
What's his name?
Janus Winston Churchill the third.
All right.
I don't believe in love, but I've really liked this one woman for like 8 years. She used to live out of state and would visit me for the summer.
We spent almost all of one of those visits together and hooked up once. We didn't do anything beyond some makeouts and wet snuggles after that, and only hung out once more for her summer visits. However, she told me that she had feelings for me. We've been talking recently, and I'm still very attracted to her. She just told me that she's attracted to me, thinks I'm cute, and I reciprocated. But the next day, she said that she didn't want to talk, and she feels weird now. We've been texting mildly since, though she doesn't seem too into it. I want to tell her how I feel, and that I never stopped liking her, even when I found an interest in other women. Do you think I should send the following text?
Great. So this question is a yes or no.
That's right. Hey, I want you to know some things, and I want to try to make some things clear. I can understand why you wouldn't want to be around someone who's moody. I don't think I am. And if I was, then I think you need to be more understanding and forgiving.
Oh, wow.
I do get very excited and happy when I'm around you, or even just thinking about you. I do like you very, very much. And I never got over you from a million years ago. I think you're the best, and I have never and will never meet or be able to be with someone of your incredibleness. I think that you are too insecure for...
You're the best, and here's my big problem.
I think that you're too insecure for your own good, and that needs to stop.
This is all one text.
And that needs to stop completely.
Oh,
It keeps going. I know you've probably had a million guys say this kind of stuff,
no.
and they've probably said it and been a million times better. But he's so bad. But I need to. He's such a bad writer. I can't even continue. So please try to empathize. It makes me immeasurably sad that you won't talk to me. In an ideal world, that's the full sentence after, that you won't talk to me, period. In an ideal world, period. You and me would be together forever. And I've never thought about... and I've never not thought about that. Don't think I'll find someone else, because I haven't in a million years. He says million a lot. I don't believe in love, of course, but I know I've never felt that same way about anyone else, ?
In a million years.
That ends the text.
It ends on a question mark.
And it's not even a question. It ends on a question mark incorrectly. But I know I've never felt that same way about anyone else.
Or have I?
Is this a bad idea? Should I just leave it alone and walk away? I have a very hard time making friends. Of course. So your advice would be invaluable. Thank you, my Bohemians. Holy shit.
Okay.
Send it. I have no notes.
Really?
Yeah, I
Not
think
even
she would
the-
be. I think she would
the
be
sen-
floored.
The sentence fragments? At least find a new benchmark for a lot. A million years and ever. Forever and a million years is just like, you build to that one.
It's all the same amount of time to her, because a
Right.
million years will have come and gone, and she'll be dead by then.
Right.
I think that you are too insecure for your own good, and that needs to stop completely.
Right. So getting controlling in the text right away, right off the bat, is a little much.
He seems mean to her in it.
Right.
You've had a million guys say this kind of stuff, and it's been said a million times better, probably. But I need to.
What was the
yeah.
part about how he understands that she thinks he's moody, but he's not moody?
Yeah, I can understand why you wouldn't want to be around someone who's moody. I don't think I am, and if I was, then I think you need to be more understanding.
Right. So it directly contradicts his premise there. I understand you don't want to be around somebody moody. And then by the end of the sentence, you say, you need to be around someone moody.
So he is moody. I don't think that I am, but if I am, you need to be more forgiving to me. So right in that sentence, you sort of confess to being moody. I don't believe in love. He said that to us, and now he says that to her. I think whether or not he believes in love, he seems to be in some sort of weird, passionate like for this lady. And that's why my advice would be to not send this text. It
Yeah, I
would
wouldn't send the
scare
text.
her.
I
It
would
scare her
do
away.
I would do therapy, I think.
Yeah,
I would
and then maybe like a text that says, hey, haha, hey, what's up? Or something
Right.
like that.
yeah. Like a lot of times when you get into these like relationships where like the stakes feel super high and kind of weird from the get-go, it's like I think it's just it makes for a doomed relationship. It's never good.
Because where do you escalate from there?
Yeah, it's on such a weird shaky foundation.
You have
should
to
just
start on a carefree, light
Yeah.
note.
Go out there, fall in love with yourself, become like the person you've always wanted to be, and then maybe this person will want to be with you.
By the way, he called the subject texting the one. So I think he does believe in love because
Right.
his subject line sort of connotes a soulmate or an idea that this lady is the only person on earth for
I'd
him.
love to do a follow-up pup on this guy.
Yeah,
but when
did he pull the trigger? Were we too late? And what was the response? But what if the lady is equally as insane as this guy? Where she's like, I also think that in a million years I can forgive you and not be moody, but if that's not what you need, then I need to be with you for a million years.
Right. There's no such thing as love, but I've never liked anybody, and I only ever think about you in the last million years.
Oh, do you think that way about someone else? Question mark.
Yeah, so don't send the text and don't pursue this relationship. You're not ready.
Learn how to write good.
Mhm.
That's the key. All right, let's get to
Use
one last quickie. All right.
All right.
Here we go. Trying to find a quick one.
One hit.
Hey guys, I was watching Emily and Murph's new show, Hot Date,
Okay.
and there was a bit about reusing lingerie, and it got me thinking. Where's the line between things you can and cannot bring into a new relationship? I feel like lingerie should be okay, but what about things like jewelry, an old hoodie, a vibrator I used on another guy, butt accessories? I'm sure there's a line somewhere here, but I would like to hear what you guys think about it. If you were put in the position of the new relationship guy.
Ooh, I'd
Thanks
say
a bunch.
Yeah, sex accessories for
Yeah,
sure. That's
so
the
like you
line.
can wear the same hoodie across two relationships, but if you used a vibrator to butt plug a guy, maybe don't bring that into the new relationship.
Right, because you'd really hate to find out that like some other guy's butt was inside your butt
Yeah.
after the fact.
Yeah, it's like when somebody uses your toothbrush but times a million.
Yeah. Have you ever had when I was younger, I was jealous and I had a girlfriend who like had an ex-boyfriend's shirt and I was like furious that she wouldn't throw it out.
Oh, interesting.
I was like so mad. And
Yeah.
every time I saw it, I was like I was just seething. It's like I can't believe you would insult me.
But this girl's not even talking about a shirt. She's
This
talking
fucking
about
relic.
lingerie, which is stuff that she bought for herself to impress guys.
Right.
And sometimes it was the guy before you, and sometimes you're the new guy. But it's not like you need a full new wardrobe on a girlfriend.
No.
Like, did your ex see you in that bra?
Oh,
If your
yeah.
ex saw that bra, then you have to change your bra.
If you have a boyfriend or a girlfriend that says shit like that, immediately break up with them.
Lingerie is a weird thing. It's more than just underwear, right? It's like sexy
Yeah.
stuff.
It doesn't do it for me. Does you like lingerie? I don't give a shit at all about lingerie.
Lingerie just feels like an 80s, 90s term. Like, I don't know if I've had specific lingerie moments as much as I've had underwear moments. Is there like a specific difference
What do you
between
mean
the two?
lingerie moments versus underwear moments?
Like, if a lady is in a bra and underwear, is that lingerie, or does it have to be a specific type of bra and underwear, like lacy garters?
yeah,
this
I
kind of
believe it's
stuff?
like a sexy, specific type of.
Lo-
It's like
underwear.
it's not underwear you'd like wear with your regular outfits because it's like less supportive. It's more.
It's like, hold on,
sexy.
let me put on this go from clothed to nude back into lingerie.
Or maybe
so
you
can
like
take
wear
it
with
off.
the lingerie like on a date that you know you're gonna like have
Oh,
sex
yeah.
at the end of.
No, I don't think that's happened to me
I like it just doesn't do it at all for me.
because it's too much effort.
Yeah, that's what it like reeks of effort. I like just like the natural like old underwear.
Yeah,
that shit gets. me
Have you
going.
ever worn like a woman's lingerie, like a woman's underwear on a date, and that way when it got time to do the nasty, you said, "Surprise, I'm wearing a Victoria's Secret thong.
So you've never had sex?
Not sex. I've had dinner.
Right, of course.
Yeah.
You've
I've had
eat-
an omelet.
You've eaten meals.
Yeah, I just haven't had sex.
Right. And you've never been on a date,
No.
but you've had lunch.
Yes.
You've like
Like, I've had a vacation.
yeah.
I just haven't.
You've taken a lift.
Yes, I've taken a Lyft and an Uber. I've just
Right.
never had
You've
sex
never, like, been
in
on a
it
date.
or out of one.
Right.
Yeah.
Have you ever kissed a lady?
Not kissed,
Uh-huh.
but I've talked to one online.
Okay. So you don't have to like I feel like you qualify all this stuff with like something else that you did.
Right.
But the things that you do are
Like, I
pretty
don't have love, but I have a wallet.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's so innocuous. It's so
Yeah.
casual. It's so like ubiquitous. Everybody has a wallet.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
Everyone's had
You either have
dinner.
one or the
Everyone's had-
other, right?
Huh? No.
I went.
not a
I
trade-off.
chose wallet. Do you have a wallet?
No, I don't have a wallet. but-
See, that's what
I
I'm
don't-
talking about.
Okay.
You have loose change in your pocket,
Yeah, I keep
And
my
you have
money
love.
loose in my pocket and I
Yeah.
have sex.
Yeah.
Okay? Yeah.
and I'm the other way. I'm the
Right.
polar opposite. to you.
Yeah.
No love, no sex, none of that stuff.
Right.
But like the way my bills are kept are in like a nice leather bifold.
I also just realized I never had dinner.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that why you're so tired all the time?
Maybe it is a little bit of a trade off. Because what's the other shit that you said you did?
Vacation.
Oh, I never had a vacation.
Lyft, Uber, wallet.
I took a New York City taxi one time.
That's close, but it's not exactly right.
Right.
It really needs to be a Nissan Sentra driven by a 18-year-old stranger.
Wow.
Yeah.
I've never done any of that shit.
yeah.
I guess that's a trade off.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, that's why we get along.
Yeah.
Opposites attract, I guess. You're sleeping. All right, that's it. That's our time. 30 minutes up, 30 minutes down. Ad-free bonus video episode. Thanks to those of you who subscribed so far. We'll be back soon enough with another episode
Yeah.
of this. Toda.
Later.
If I were you, 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 I'll tell you what I would do if only I were you. Shark.com.
That was a Headgum original.